Okay, what if I told you that one of the most consistent, high-demand niches on Etsy is hiding in plain sight? Seriously, it's not some fleeting trend, it's birthdays. And in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how you can turn this never-ending celebration into a real, profitable business.
And when I say this is a big market, I mean it's massive. We're talking billions of dollars spent on gifts every single year in the US alone. And birthdays, they're a huge piece of that pie. This isn't some seasonal fad. It's a constant, year-round river of customers looking for that perfect gift.
So, here's our game plan for today. First, we're going to look at the hard data that proves this market is wide open. Then, we'll get into the strategy and the tools you need. After that, we'll jump into a whole playbook of product ideas, both physical and digital. And we'll wrap things up with a bonus category of gifts that sell like crazy all year long.
So, what makes the birthday market special right now? Well, it all comes down to the data. It shows this really clear, compelling gap for new sellers to jump in and find success without having to fight through a totally saturated marketplace. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about.
This right here, this is the golden ticket. We're looking at E-rank data for a search term like 30th birthday card. Now, see that super tall bar on the left? That's the average number of searches. Demand is through the roof. But now look at that tiny little bar next to it. That's the Etsy competition. It is shockingly low. This huge gap between what people are looking for and what's available, that's the sweet spot. That is your opportunity. Okay, so we've seen the opportunity. It's clearly there. But now let's talk strategy. Before we dive into all the cool products you can sell, you really need to understand the business model that makes this whole thing so powerful and easy to scale.
And the engine behind all of this is print on demand, or POD. Honestly, this model is a total game changer. It means you get to focus on the fun part, creating awesome, unique designs. A partner company handles literally everything else: the printing, the packing, the shipping. You never have to buy or store any inventory, which lets you focus on growing your business and adding more great designs.
So the next big question is, what kind of shop do you build? You've basically got two paths. You could create a general store that sells a bit of everything, chasing trends. But that takes a massive amount of design work to keep up. The other path, which is perfect for this, is a niche-specific shop. By focusing only on birthdays, you can become a go-to expert. You can build real authority and see progress even if you don't have a ton of time. And trust me, the birthday niche is one of the few that's strong enough to carry an entire store all on its own.
All right, this is the part you've been waiting for. Let's get into the good stuff. We're going to turn all this strategy into actual products you can sell. Here are the specific, high-potential items you can start designing for your birthday shop, like today.
First up, birthday cards. And I know what you might be thinking. Really? Birthday cards? Who's going to buy a print-on-demand card when they can just grab one at the grocery store? But you have to stick with me here, because the way sellers are making money with this is surprisingly clever.
This is the exact question that stops most people. I mean, if the base cost from the POD provider is around $9, how on earth can you compete with a $3 card from the drugstore? It seems totally impossible. But the top sellers have absolutely cracked the code.
And here's exactly how they do it. It's a brilliant pricing strategy. Look at step one. They list the card for a really attractive low price, like $4. That gets people to click. Then, and this is the key, they build the rest of the cost into a higher shipping fee. The customer sees the total price at checkout, and boom, step three. You're walking away with a healthy profit of $8 or more on a single card.
So why do people actually pay this? The secret sauce is personalization. You're not just selling a card. You're selling a custom, one-of-a-kind item. Sure, you can add a name, but the real magic is when you let customers add an inside joke or a shared memory. That's something you simply can't find on a shelf at Target. That's the value they're paying for.
Next up, a true print-on-demand classic, T-shirts. Now, the market for these is absolutely huge, but the key to making real, consistent sales is to stop thinking general and start thinking very specific. And this is where the magic really happens. Don't just make a generic happy birthday shirt. Niche down. Target a toddler's first birthday, that's a huge deal for parents. Or focus on those big adult milestones, the 30th, 40th, 50th birthdays. You could create designs for group shirts for a family trip or a birthday weekend. Or tap into evergreen sub-niches like zodiac signs or vintage 1994 birth year shirts. Each one of these is its own little market waiting for you.
Okay, let's talk about another really profitable category, party favors. I mean, people are already buying these things for parties, right?
And print on demand is a fantastic way to offer them custom, memorable options they just can't get anywhere else.
Some of the absolute best POD options for favors are can coolers. And a really important tip here, do not use the trademarked brand name Koozie in your listings. Call them can coolers or can sleeves. Stickers are also fantastic, and so are ornaments. You might be surprised, but ornaments for huge milestone birthdays like an 80th or 90th are super popular.
Now, you want a pro tip to dramatically increase how much you make per sale? Don't just sell one party favor at a time. Position your listing as a bulk package, so instead of selling one can cooler for $5, you sell a party pack of 20 for $85. You're still only making one sale, but your revenue and your profit just went through the roof.
Our last physical product idea taps directly into social media culture. I'm talking about wall tapestries and banners. Come on, you know everyone wants that perfect photo backdrop for their party pictures, right? Custom banners are in super high demand, and they have great profit margins. Think Cheers to 30 Years, or a personalized banner with the birthday person's photo on it.
Okay, let's totally shift gears. We've talked about physical products, but now let's move into the digital world. The source for this explainer calls this next idea a total gold mine, and for good reason. It has the potential for basically infinite profit with zero shipping and zero inventory.
And that product is digital birthday invitations. The model here is so simple and so beautiful. You design a gorgeous invitation template in a tool like Canva, and you sell the digital file. The customer buys it, they customize the details themselves, and they print it at home. You do the design work once, and you can sell it over and over and over again. Think about trending styles, like boho or minimalist themes for kids' parties. They sell like crazy. It's the ultimate scalable product.
Okay, for our final section, let's talk about a bonus category I'm calling always-on giftables. These are the items that people are searching for as birthday presents all year long. They're your bread and butter products that can bring in those consistent, reliable sales.
We're talking about classic gift items here. Sweatshirts are amazing because the sizing is way more forgiving than a t-shirt, which makes it an easier gift for someone to buy for a friend. Things like candles, journals, custom glass cups and tumblers, coffee mugs, and blankets, these are all evergreen products. And when you pair them with a really great birthday-themed design, they become instant top sellers.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? It's simple. The birthday niche isn't just a trend. It's a massive, year-round market with proven demand. And by using the print-on-demand model and focusing on these personalized, specific products, you have a really clear, direct path to building a successful business on Etsy.
We've covered the why, the how, and the what. So really, the only question left is the one that gets you to stop learning and start doing. So I'll leave you with this. What's the very first birthday product you're going to design?